Well, it's a beautiful day to leave the beautiful mountains of Utah and head towards a thunderstorm. We're going to Seattle. You might be asking yourself, well, Bronson, why would you be driving to Seattle with what looks like giant boxes in the back of your seat? And the answer to that is a simple answer. I'm certifiably insane. So basically the plan for this video is driving 14 hours to Seattle to drop off these packages on the Alaska Marine Line's barge. They are electric dirt bikes that I am shipping to the little town Yakutat, where I will be working again for the summer. And last summer, you've seen some of that content. I was restricted to company vehicles taking out to go fishing and exploring. This year, I decided, since I'm going up, I will not be participating in waiting for a company vehicle to be able to go do adventures like I did last year. I will be driving 14 hours across the United States 5 days before I leave to Alaska to drop off electric dirt bikes on the barge to ship up there. So, woohoo! That's the goal for today, driving to Seattle. And the best part about this whole trip is I was gonna spend like a day, well, I'm still gonna spend a day or two in Seattle and just kind of, I don't know, see the area of Seattle. I've never really solo traveled through that area, and I think the last time I was there was 15. So I wanted to, you know, get out there and explore a little bit of it. So Saturday, my plan is to do a little bit of exploring around Seattle, do some of the ferries and stuff. But there is a problem. It is not all smooth sailing. There is in fact a severe thunderstorm warning, rainstorm warning in Seattle today and tomorrow. So that is absolutely, oh, and Saturday. So today's Thursday, Friday is a severe rain warning, Saturday is severe rain warning and extreme thunderstorms. The best part about the thunderstorms is that this type of storm of this severity has not happened in 10 years in Seattle. For 10 years, and I picked the one day it's happening to go explore Seattle. Woo! Talk about freaking luck, man. That is just what I thought, you know? What better way to explore Seattle? That is the rainy city, you know? Like, that's what everyone knows about Seattle. It's got the Space Needle and it's rainy, so might as well live up to the name, right? Anyways, that will not deter me from my adventures of getting my boxes to Seattle. We're just leaving Utah at my house. I'm on the Beehive Freeway. Freaking a million people. Actually, it's not too bad right now. It's pretty empty, but it's not quite rush hour. Or, I don't know. Anyways, hour one, basically, if I'm within the first hour, I'm gonna be tracking my miles down here the whole time. That way we can see what we're at. And my plan for this video is to try to check in roughly once every hour. So hopefully by the time I get to Seattle, I will have roughly 14 check-ins on this video. That's the goal, but we'll see how that pans out. I'm not sure. It's gonna be an interesting day, fellas. Might be kind of boring because I'm just driving to Seattle, and I mean, that's just driving, but there is always adventure when I'm adventuring. I will promise you that. Always, always. I swear to God, every time I try to do anything, or I go do anything, or I plan something, I find some random thing and I can't resist it, and the whole day changes. So I just expect it at this point. Anyway, it'll be a new video, or it'll be an interesting video. So like I said, this is hour 0 of the travels. Here is Orem, Utah, and yippee-ki-yay, we are at 11.9 miles. And yeah. Anyways, guys, I will see you at hour 2. Get me out of Utah! Why am I going 15 miles an hour on the freeway? Because it's Utah. I'm not even past the point of the mountain, which is that point right there. And the point of the mountain is 27.2 miles away from my house. I haven't made it 30 miles yet, and I've had to be stopped twice on the freeway. I hate Utah traffic, man. 9:30 a.m., 78 miles. We've made it to 9:30. I only had to stop because of traffic 2 more times and super slow down once. So total through Utah, getting out of Utah, I'm still in Utah technically, but I'm kind of getting to the slower part. 5 times I had to stop. Traffic was just 5 times worse. It sucked. It sucked. It was pissing me off. And dude, I haven't drove in Utah like actually busy traffic in a while now. I was in Alaska for 6 months. I didn't really drive after I got home for the 3 months. in the busy Utah traffic, and then I was in Wyoming for 3 months, and then this is like the first time in maybe almost a year that I've actually drove in this traffic. Probably not a year, but I mean, it's been a while. This is the longest road trip I've had in a day. We're coming to a stop again. Bro, we're actually coming to a stop again. Bro, we're coming to a stop again. You gotta be kidding me. Bro! Ah! I just want to get out of Utah. Anyways, first hour done. I'll see you at 10:30 a.m. Boom. Where is the gas puller? Oh, it's right there. Boop, 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 boop. We're also switching up cars today. I have got my dad's Subaru, of course, with the rattlesnake logo. Yeah, switching it up. It's a little nicer drive, better gas mileage. So it is officially 10:30, and I am at 120 miles on this trip so far. And I am still in Utah, but on the Idaho border, which hopefully means away from traffic. At least I hope. At least for the time being. Idaho's not a very busy place necessarily. But that does bring up the plan for tonight. What am I doing necessarily for camping-wise or sleeping-wise, hotel-wise in Seattle? And you're looking at the answer. A passenger seat! Now, I'm going to be sleeping in my passenger seat tonight. This is already going to be kind of an expensive trip. This is a long distance. I mean, 14 hours, you can imagine going 70 miles an hour the entire way is a lot of miles. And a lot of miles means a lot of gas. So, yeah, it's not a cheap trip. It's not, I mean, I can afford it, no problem, but I still don't want to spend the money. So if I can make this cheap tripper by any way possible, then I'll tell you what, a hotel is gonna eat that cost up pretty fast. So definitely gonna be sleeping in that seat tonight, which is gonna suck because these boxes are back here. So it's just gonna be uncomfortable overall. There's no getting around that. But thankfully, I'm a man who doesn't care that much. So we ball, of course, like always. And it is back on the freeway, so I will see you at 11:30 for a quick update. Quick update number like what, 3 or 4? I don't remember. Anyways, see you at 10:30 or 11:30. I'll see you at 11:30. Welcome to Idaho, the land of barren, depressing, kind of wastelandish views. Actually, this isn't looking too happy. It's kind of sad. It's just because it's winter, wintry spring, so it's coming out of the pretty season. But yeah, it's 11:30. We're at 188 miles. I have about 10 hours and 15 minutes left of driving, but we're making progress, man. I'm cruising at about 83 miles an hour. There's hardly anyone on the road, as you can see. I mean, it's one car, and we're kind of been buddies, man. I stuck around this guy the whole time. Kind of funny. But sometimes when I'm driving like this, I just sit back and start thinking about some of the things that I do in my life. And man, tell you what, a year ago from now, probably a year and 2 years ago from now, looking back at my life, looking forward at my life, I would have been just blown away, starstruck, if I would have seen what I was doing now. Just the crazy stuff, dude. Like, I'm driving to Seattle in a day to bring electric dirt bikes to ship to Alaska. I'd said that's a crazy sentence. Dude, imagine telling my younger self that. Like, yeah, that's crazy. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm proud of myself. That's a good thing. But anyways, without any further ado, say goodbye to this part of Idaho. Hopefully by the next time I check in, it's going to be pretty potato fields. So I'll see you at 12:30 with about 9.5 hours left of driving. So Yep. Adios. 12:32, we are at 278 miles. 12:30, fellas. Oh, I just made it past Twin Falls, Idaho, which is actually kind of a milestone. It's a cool area. I actually really like Twin Falls. There's some of Twin Falls. It's the Snake River Gorge, so I'll pop up some photos and videos here of it, but the Snake River Gorge is beautiful. It's just this huge volcanic rock gorge that the Snake River cut through, which the Snake River actually originates in Yellowstone National Park and goes through the Tetons. So that's kind of cool in the first place. But no, the Snake River also goes to the Columbia River, and it's cool, but it carved a giant canyon through the Snake River Gorge right through the middle of Twin Falls. And it's kind of cool because Twin Falls, half of it is on one side of the river gorge and the other half is on the other side, and there's a giant bridge in between. And that bridge, first of all, is insane to walk across. I love walking across it, it's cool. But the coolest part about it is there's this beautiful river below, and these crazy mofos go parachuting off of it. They base jump off of the bridge, above this, oh my god. There's cars whizzing by you like 60 miles an hour, and you have people standing on the bridge, jumping off, like just holding their parachute in their hand. They jump off, and then they float down over the river, and oh, it's so cool. I love going there. So Twin Falls is cool because yeah, you can go watch people jump off a bridge with just holding their parachute. I mean, imagine doing that. The thrill you would get would be insane. Just just jumping and hoping your parachute flooded open, right? I don't know what you call that. I don't know much about parachuting, base jumping, but that sounds epic to me. Honestly, I'd love to do that one day if I had the balls. I think I have the balls. I just have to work up to it. But the other thing about Twin Falls is Shoshone Falls, which is also very beautiful. It's the Snake River coming over like probably 100-foot cliff and waterfalls. Really pretty. I don't have time to visit, or I definitely would have, because you know I got to drive another 9 hours. I have 9 hours to drive from this point right here. So it'll be a long day. Yeah. But anyways, so we passed Twin Falls, and I think next is gonna probably be Boise. That's the next biggest town, Boise, Idaho, and that's the capital of Idaho. I don't know much about it because I've never really spent time there. I know there's an airport. I know when I was a kid, we used to drive through Boise to get to the Oregon coast. There's a giant water park there with like crazy slides. We'd drive past it as a kid, and you could see it off the left side of the freeway. I always wanted to stop. It's like, can we please stop there one day? Never did, but you know, it'd be cool. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, 12:30. I think I have, let me see how many more miles I have to go. I think I was around 650. I'm at 8 hours and 54 minutes, 610 miles until I get to Seattle, Washington. So I will see you at 1:30. We're officially at 1:30. I am near Boise. I'm like 30 miles away still. Not much has happened. This is getting boring. I have about 8 hours left. I've got 360 miles I've drove so far. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I will see you at 2:30. Hopefully something interesting happens. Welcome to Caldwell, Idaho. Just outside of Boise. And it is lunchtime. For lunch, I have peanut butter and honey sandwich with a big old bottle of honey, a little bit smaller bottle of peanut butter, and a whole loaf of bread. Peanut butter, jelly time, peanut butter. Well, peanut butter honey time, huh? Peanut butter honey time. I have not had a peanut butter and honey sandwich in like an eternity. I can't remember the last time I had one. Maybe last time I was in Alaska when they made one for me for the boat trip in the day. That's funny. That's been a long time. You just can't tell me there's anything better in this world than honey. Especially a bottle of honey. You know, there's people in this world that make fun of me for liking honey this much. So, for those of you out there, and you know who you are, you make fun of me for liking honey, this is for you. Gotta be crazy not to like honey. certifiably insane, I think, actually. But again, I did claim myself to be certifiably insane this same video, so what can you do? Cheers. I stretched, I got gas, I went to the bathroom, I ate lunch, and then I bought a bag of chips because, dude, I need something to do while I'm driving. It's driving me actually crazy. So, back on the road. It is officially 2:30. Actually, what time is it? 2:36. So, we reached that mile mark, and I've went 414 miles. So, back on the road, and I will see you at 3:30. It's 3:30, and okay, so far the drive has been really not that crazy and not that cool at all, pretty much. But it's starting to get cool now. We're following the Columbia River, which you might be able to see right down here. Yeah, you can definitely see it. And all the hills are starting to get green, and there's hills. Oh yeah, there's the Columbia River, man. Is that not the coolest thing ever? Or maybe it might not be the Columbia River yet. It might be the Snake River still. I'm not sure. I think it's the Columbia though. But this is like one of the biggest rivers in America. Look at that thing. It's maybe the perspective isn't so good, but oh my goodness, it's beautiful, it's big, and it is very cool. And oh my god, the truck in front of me right here, it is burning rubber or something, or brakes, because I can smell it through my car. Anyways, guys, we are at 467 miles right now. Like I said, it's 3:30, and oh my goodness, this guy's got a. I'm getting sprayed by rocks. Oh my goodness gracious! Look at this. Can you see that? Look at the dust cloud he's causing. I'm gonna slow down. This guy's freaking crazy. Luckily, it's just dust and little pebbles, not any rocks that are gonna crack my windshield. Anyways, yeah, 467 miles, 3:30. Getting to some cool country. I'm also officially in Oregon right now. Officially in Oregon. So, yeah, there's the Columbia River. Actually, that is awesome. Is that not beautiful? Oh, that is a good scene right there. I enjoy that. I enjoy that a lot. Anyways, I will see you at 4:30. Okay. Woo! We had time change, so technically last time was 3:30, and this time is as well 3:30. Although normally it'd be 4:30. So yeah, we're adjusting the clock a little bit. It is we're gonna start 3:30, and I've went just about 600 miles, almost. I'm still down to the 500s, but I'm close to 600 miles, and I've got only about 5 hours left of driving, so I'm past halfway. I didn't realize it when I got past halfway, but yeah, I'm past. Dude, those boxes, I can see it in the camera lens. Oh my goodness. That's menacing right behind me. But anyways, check out. We're in the mountains, dude. This is, I've drove this trail, or this trail road, a few times with my family on the way to the Oregon coast, and it's beautiful in the summer. This time of year, I mean, as you can see, everything isn't quite as green as it would be in the summer, just because, you know, plants and all that, it's March. But it's still genuinely a pretty sight, and I'm enjoying it. So it's certainly much better than the mundane, you know, yellow hills that I was in Idaho forever. I was actually tweaking out, dude. I couldn't sit still any longer. I had to get out. When I ate lunch, I could not take it any longer. But yeah, anyways, we're somewhere pretty now. It's beautiful. I'm happy. Just a little bit more to go. I will see you at 4:30 Pacific time. Viewpoint time. Oh my god, look at that. Just that view already. Just the clouds look crazy. Oh my, dude. I'm telling you what, this is a crazy viewpoint. We just went up over that mountain pass, like I said in the last little check-in. And now this is a viewpoint going back down to Pendleton, Oregon, which is down here. And then after Pendleton, we'll cross the Columbia River. But first we gotta check this out, because I know this is gonna be cool, especially with this lighting and the, oh my. Got some. And of course, I'm the only one here. That's insane. Does no one else think this is cool or what? Because that just looks like it's on the edge of the world. Oh, standing feels so nice. Oh, Oh, finally. Oh. 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 Okay. There's the Subaru. It's a little bit breezy. Kind of neat. Woo! Echoes and the view. Endless until the rain cuts it off. Guess you can't see it all that well in the camera lens. Doesn't do it justice, not even close, man. Just freaking beautiful. Oh my gosh. Normally when I see this down here, it's in the summer, so it's all yellow. So it looks like all those farmers' fields are starting to green up and everything. Over here in the distance, we've got the Columbia River. Looks like it dammed off, or just maybe a reservoir. But anyways, we're gonna head over here this way. Well, there's Pendleton, Oregon down here, and we're gonna head over here towards Boardman, Oregon. Before we get to Boardman, we'll cross the Columbia River, which I want to take a moment to stop at the Columbia River, because it's my favorite river, dude. It's huge. So cool. And then we'll cross the Columbia River, which will bring us into Washington, and that's the home stretch. Washington. I don't even know where I'm going to camp tonight, but I got to find somewhere to camp. Oh, woo! Feels nice to get out and stretch. Well, we are officially passing through Pendleton, Oregon right now. This is home to Pendleton Whiskey, Pendleton Leather Company, and I think there's Pendleton hats. There's cowboy hats they make here as well. It's kind of I don't know why it's such a famous area. I know it's a big cowboy rodeo type of deal, but there's not much out here just besides farms and cattle and stuff like that. I mean, even just from the road don't look like much. I've explored this area a little bit with my family, just a little bit. They're big on the culture of this town, which came from a lot of the whole cattle and farming industry. But no, there's been a lot of companies, famous companies that have come out of this place, like Pendleton Whiskey. I mean, everybody drinks Pendleton. It's a very popular whiskey. But yeah, no, I'm just past 600 miles finally. I've got about 4 hours to go until I get to Seattle, Washington, which in that time I actually have to figure out where I want to stay tonight. I'm thinking like normal, a Walmart parking lot, just because I know that's a safe bet. I can stay at Walmart's, but we'll see. Maybe I want to get actually all the way into Seattle and get to that the barge place I have to drop this off at. They open at 7 a.m. so I'd like to be there at 7 a.m. to get them out of the way, make sure they can actually get on the barge, and I don't have to figure out something else in the meantime. That's the goal, but we'll see. So anyways, I will see you at 5:30. I am about to cross the Columbia River. I've never been here before. This is going to be awesome. The river is huge. I think correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. Leave a comment, tell me. I'm pretty sure the Columbia River is the second largest river in the United States. Probably the United States. I think there's bigger ones in Alaska. But we're not quite there yet, but we're getting close. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Actually, not super beautiful. It's kind of dreary out today, but this bridge is sick. Take a look at this. Oh, we're on a bridge, baby! Man, you can't see as much as I can. We're going over the Columbia right now. Oh my God, it looks like the ocean, and it's a river. Well, either way, there's the other bridge, the other side of the bridge. And then there's the river and a big old dam. You can't see anything from the, there we go. Nope. Okay, well, there we go. Isn't that thing huge? How is that a river, bro? That thing is crazy. That is massive, and it's below a dam, so it's not like it's dammed off down there at all. It's just insane. Very cool. Anyways, see you in a little bit. I have a feeling it is going to be a very long night in that seat. It's just started raining pretty good, but I gotta get gas. It is officially 5:30. The right 5:30 this time. Oh boy. Confusing little roundabout here. I am in Washington, my 4th state of the day. Which is kind of crazy to think about. I've traveled through 4 different states all today. I feel good about that. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness, I need to stretch for a minute. I was hoping I could get out and run, but clearly that's not gonna happen. Oh boy. Oh. Oh. I'm done. I'm sick of driving. I have 3 hours to go. So, just a little jaunt. Hopefully, I can get out and stretch right now and then get all the way right next to into Seattle. But I gotta do some research for a minute and figure out what I'm actually gonna do, because I don't know where I'm gonna stay tonight. I just gotta find somewhere either on the street, in a parking lot, somewhere I can just camp in my passenger seat and be safe. That's the main thing. I gotta be safe. But we'll see what I can do. Oh. Oh, another 40 bucks. Okay, it kind of slowed down now, but dude, for a second, the rain was coming down so hard. Like, it was insane. I had the sunroof open. It was a rain roof. It was, holy cow. It calmed back down to where it was, but oh my gosh, that was crazy. And I keep seeing lightning and hearing thunder. So I just saw lightning as I was saying that. Oh shit, there's a little thunder. You probably can't hear it over my voice. But yeah, the accusation that I claimed at the first of this video of driving into a thunderstorm in Seattle, yeah, I'm still 3 hours away from Seattle, and there's lightning and thunder and pouring rain. Wait till I get to like the rainiest city in the lower 48. Oh, what am I doing? Shoot. But anyways, on the bright side, I did find on iOverlander a spot. So where I need to drop off these electric dirt bikes is called Alaska Marine Lines. So that is down, hold on, it's like right here somewhere. And luckily it sounds like there's overnight parking on a street right over here. So I'll pull in there around, I don't know, 9 o'clock at night, way too late. But that's probably better that way. That's as far as stealth goes. And then camp in there overnight, and first thing in the morning, probably get up at 6:30 and drive to Alaska Marine Lines to drop these things off. That way I can get rid of them, and then the rest of the day I can go adventure and go see Seattle, see the area, see the Puget? I don't know how to say it. The Sound. The Bay. Seattle Bay. Puget Sound? I don't know how to say it. Let me know. But yeah. I have nothing planned for tomorrow, just in case if these packages don't get dropped off. I got a burger. I need something to eat, man. Okay. Not bad, right? No. Holy moly. I'm hungry. But I feel like I shouldn't be. I haven't done anything. Anything at all. They cut the burger in half? Why would you do that to me? That's cruel and unusual punishment. What in the world? Okay, well, I got a burger that they cut in half. I don't know what's up with that. But at least it's like that classic home style burger. Cheers. Okay, back on the road. Got dinner taken care of. 3.5 hours. I've drove 690 miles at this point. I got about 200 left to go. Let's get it over with. Okay, it is 6:30. I'm at like 734 miles, and I have got, I'm trying to pull up Google Maps. 2 hours and 33 minutes to go. See you at 7:30. Probably be dark by then. Bro, I don't know if you can see this. I'm in Seattle. It was just hectic and rainy and misty and crazy, so I didn't film anything more, but I just got into Seattle. I just crossed the bridge. Look at the tunnel I'm in. This thing is 4 lanes wide. I am not a big city guy, but this is super cool. I've never been around this stuff before. This is kind of crazy. That just blows my mind away. A whole tunnel. Okay, I gotta get off on this exit, so womp womp. I'm cutting over the white line. Yeah, I am not a fan of driving through the city, fellas. Not a fan at all. Okay, I will see you at the camping spot, or whatever it's gonna be. I found camp for the night. This is down a street in, this is down a street in Seattle, just in the suburbs. Dude, where am I? I am freaking the heck out right now. I'm parked on this random little street. There's not even room for two cars to pass side by side here. What? All I can say is, thank goodness for iOverlander, because it pointed out the spot. The exact spot it pointed out, I don't dare stay at, because there's no one else parked there. And it's in front of people's houses. This is in front of people's houses, but there's like a million other cars lining the street, so I'll blend right in. But, dude, I'm not from a big city, and I'm not used to big cities. Seattle is huge. Oh my God. I am blown away. The infrastructure is huge. Just driving through these little, like, what is this place? Oh. I need some exercise, man. Oh. I'm just running down the street, and I feel like I'm gonna run into a homeless person, and then I'll be back, but I need exercise. And this is so cool. It feels so humid here, it's nice. Oh my God, I just feel like I don't know where I am, man. This is wild. I'm blown away right now. Okay, we got the crib set up, fellas, and let me just say, this is a little bit sketchy. In the morning, I'll show you where I'm actually parked when it's light out, and I can actually kind of show you what it looks like. But I'm just in the middle of a neighborhood. I just went for a run to stretch my legs out, go for a walk, run, get a feel for the area a little bit. Went to the bathroom at the public restrooms at the park, and now I'm settled into bed, got all my stuff figured out, and I'm gonna hit the sack. It's about 10 o'clock at night. I gotta wake up around 6:30 in the morning, but I'm going to bed a little bit early because I figure I'm not going to get any sleep tonight, because I'm just I'm in front of someone's house and house and house and house. This is wild. But yeah, I'm just in the passenger seat. I got the seat leaned back as far as it goes, but you know, boxes, and I got my sleeping bag to cover my face, and I'm just gonna lock the doors. And I don't know, I didn't see any. I saw like 3 homeless people walking around is all in the whole area. I went for a walk, I seen 2, and then earlier I seen 1 on the drive up here, so I don't think there's a ton compared to other parts that I've seen on the way here, but still enough to leave me slightly justifiably, I think, just, I don't know, worried. I'm not used to this, being around homeless people in big cities and stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm just being temperamental or whatever you want to call it, but it's a new situation for me. So anyways, yeah, check out the crib here. Check it out. We got me in the passenger seat. We got, you know, the whole shebang. And then I just got my blanket down here. Pretty self-explanatory, but yeah. And I got here at roughly 9:30 at night. How long is that? 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. Oh my, that took me 16 hours to get here with stops. How did I stop for 2 hours? Anyways, yeah, about 15 or 16 hour drive total with stops. Woo, that was a long day, man. I listened to a lot of music, talked to myself a whole lot. Luckily, I was able to call my girlfriend quite a bit, so that did help. And yeah, I made it. So I'll wrap this video up tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I make it through the night, spend my first night car camping in Seattle, and I'll see you in the morning, guys. If anything interesting happens, which I would not doubt it, you'll be the first to know. You'll be the first to know. So wish me luck. I'm a little nervous, a little excited. Good night. I can't sit here anymore, dude. Oh my gosh. It's 3 a.m. right now. And this just sucks. Look at this. Oh. But I can't. I'm so cramped up. But I'm gonna keep rolling till 6 a.m. Only 3 more hours. Good morning. 6 a.m. baby. Needless to say, that was a horrible, god-awful night of sleep. Exactly what my plan is today is to drop off these boxes and then have the whole back seat where I can lay down and conk out, man. Just fall right back asleep. Okay, this was camp last night. Right out here. Right on the side of People's Street. Kind of crazy. Oh my god, that was a horrible night of sleep. That was actually just horrible. It was so tight. So bright, noisy, uncomfortable, cold a little bit. I had to put my jacket on after that. I felt good, but believe it or not, that is not a great place to sleep. But there's only one night, so I'm gonna run over to Alaska Marine Lines and get these boxes dropped off. All right, we are here at Alaska Marine Lines, ready to deliver the packages, baby. It's about freaking time, man. It's Alaska Marine Lines. Woo! Okay, well, I am going to end the video here, guys. Overall, crazy trip. It wasn't too bad, but definitely 16 hours of driving with stops was enough to make me freak out a little bit. And then that was a horrible night of sleep. I slept like crap on that street, and mostly just because of the chair. If I would have been in the back where the boxes are, I would have been fine, but I can't fit back there. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this video here, guys. We made it, so I'm gonna go take care of getting these boxes in here, and then after that, I'm gonna spend the rest of today and tomorrow exploring Seattle. So there's a lot of actually free or really cheap ferry rides here, and I'm looking forward to doing that. So you never know, you might see me exploring some ferry rides here soon. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed.